Welcome to the Sharkpreneur podcast with Kevin Harrington and Seth Greene. Kevin Harrington is the inventor of the infomercial, one of the original sharks from the hit TV show Shark Tank, and has generated over $5 billion in TV and digital direct response sales. Seth Greene is the world's first trusted authority on cutting-edge direct response marketing, a best-selling author, and the only 3-time Marketer of the Year nominee. On the podcast, Kevin and Seth interview sharkpreneurs who share straight talk on what it takes to explode your business.
49 faces looked to him in triumph. Over the last 12 months, they had each taken turns and promoted his business for a week at a time, driving over $987,342 in revenue. What if you had a network of 50 centers of influence who promoted your business every week for a year? Grab your copy of the #1 Amazon best-selling book, The Ultimate Guide to Growing Your Business with a Podcast, at 33% off the Amazon price by going to ultimatepodcastbook.com. Again, that website for 33% off the Amazon price is ultimatepodcastbook.com. Welcome to the Sharkpreneur podcast. This is your co-host, Seth Greene. Today, I've got the good fortune to be joined by John and Mark Cronin from johnscrazysocks.com. John and Mark, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, and thank you. I can have on your podcast. And thank you.
We're excited to be here, Seth. We like listening to the Sharkpreneur podcast. So this is really great that we're guests on your show.
Well, we greatly appreciate it. Let's go back in time just a little bit. How did John's Crazy Socks get started?
Well, let's go back to the fall of 2016, and our story starts in a small log cabin in the woods.
No,
it happened. It starts on suburban Long Island, out in a town called Huntington, outside New York City. And where were you?
I was at Huntington High School. I'm gonna be my last in school.
Well, and so here's something to make sure your audience knows about John. He's an entrepreneur, a public speaker, an athlete, a dancer, a philanthropist.
Yes.
And he has Down syndrome.
Yes, I am. I have Down syndrome never coming back.
So that was going to be his last year of school. He's trying to figure out what comes next, like everybody else. And what were you looking at?
I look at job, program, and school. I can't find programs that I don't like.
And said, this is an unfortunate reality in our country, in the U.S. and in much of the world. There just are not enough good opportunities for people with different abilities. But John here, he's a natural entrepreneur.
Yes, I am.
You didn't see a job you wanted, what'd you say?
I said, I want to create one. I want to make one. And I told my dad, I want to get business with him. A nice father-son being together.
So I've started lots of businesses, and I'm a lucky man. I've got 3 sons. This is one I could work with.
Yes, I am.
So, okay. And the entrepreneurs in the audience, entrepreneurs have ideas all the time. Not always good ideas. So John had a lot of ideas for a business we could start. What was one of them?
Well, they made a food truck. I got an idea from the movie Chef, Sean Farrell. It's a new movie about a father and son buying a food truck.
So everybody loves a food truck. And we're thinking, what could we make? Where would we put it? But we ran into a problem.
We can't cook.
Yeah, we can't cook. So it wasn't going to be a food truck. But then, right before Thanksgiving, or the U.S. Thanksgiving, John, you had your eureka moment.
I did. I want to sell crazy socks. Why socks? It's fun, it's colorful, it's creative. It'll always let me be me. I want crazy socks my whole life.
We used to drive around looking for these socks. So this is what we figured. If John loved them that much, surely other people would too. And we went the lean startup route. Eschewed the business plan and said, let's get something up and running, and our customers will let us know. So you already had the name.
I got a name, I told a website, come ideas.
We built a simple website on the Shopify platform, got a little bit of inventory. The only marketing we did was set up a Facebook page, and I would take out my cell phone, and we made videos. And who do you think was in those videos?
I talk about socks, more socks.
We opened mid-December 2016, not knowing what to expect. And that first day, we got what felt like a flood of orders. We got 42 orders. And most of them were local, which made sense. We lived in Huntington. John, you were in Huntington High School.
Yes, I am.
Temporary office space there. So we decided to do home deliveries. We got red boxes, put the socks in the box. You wrote thank you notes.
I was thinking notes and
We
candy.
put candy in, we got Hershey's Kisses, poured those in, loaded up the car, drove around, and you knocked on doors delivering socks.
I did.
How the customers respond?
I did love the socks. I did want to take a picture with me, by the sock and customer, and share it on social media. Would I get a spread?
We had customers ordering again just to get John to come back to their house. And I'm sitting out in the car. John's inside and wondering what's going on. He's in there drinking hot chocolate, taking pictures with people. But this was, you know, who you are makes itself manifest in everything you do. And this was part of our commitment to our customers and creating customer experiences. So by the end of that month, really 2 weeks, we had shipped 452 orders, and we knew we had something. We didn't know how big it would grow. We didn't know how fast it would grow. It's 7.5 years later. How many socks do we have?
We have 4,000 different socks.
We have built the world's largest sock store. We're not out selling Walmart and Target, at least not yet, but we're growing there. Shipped over 450,000 orders to 88 different countries. Been able to create 34 jobs. 22 of those are held by people with different abilities. We've raised over $750,000 for our charity partners.
Yes.
And as you like to say,
Shit gets done.
we're just getting started. So that, in a nutshell, is our story. There's a lot more to it.
That is absolutely incredible. So I want to make sure, I mean, I'm sure the longer version of that story could probably be in a book somewhere if it isn't already. I want to unpack a couple different things that you said. Did I hear you correctly say that you have over 4,000 different SKUs, different socks that you sell on your platform?
We do.
Yeah, we do.
You know, there's the old 80-20 rule, right? 20% of your products will account for 80% of your revenue. That's not been our experience here. It's much more of a long trail. We're giving people an opportunity to express themselves. So that means we've got to have great selection. That's why we have so many SKUs. And now that rotates over time. You know, we're aggressive about that. If things don't sell, we bring in different plans. We did bring in different designs, and we're always bringing in new designs.
Who is in charge? Who's your creative officer? Who's in charge of trying to pick these awesome designs? And where do you're obviously not manufacturing 4,000 different socks. How are you sourcing socks?
So a couple of things. First, we do our own fulfillment. So we run our own warehouse. We do our own fulfillment because we're looking to create jobs and because it allows us to personalize and make sure we deliver excellent service. In 2020, we established a strategic partnership with a third-generation family business that manufactures socks. Now, they source them mainly overseas, Taiwan, South Korea, some in China, some in India. We get some now from the Philippines, as well as in the US. So we source from different places. We do have a head of product development, but John is ultimately the source. And everybody contributes, everybody in the business, our customers contribute ideas. We get suggestions every day about new sock designs, but everything has to be approved by John.
Absolutely.
And John has kicked my butt on more than in one occasion when we sold something and he said, we can't be doing that.
And then you've created dozens and dozens of jobs. You've raised almost close to $1 million. That is absolutely incredible. How many pairs of socks have you sold?
We were trying to count that the other day. We've sold over 1.7 million pairs of socks. We're very fortunate. We have loyal customers. We're making our customers happy. You know, that's Our socks will make you happy. They are, that's our mission. What's our mission? How do we phrase it?
Spreading happiness.
Because what we've created, Seth, is a slightly different type of business model. It's a social enterprise. So we have both a social mission as well as the business mission, and they feed off of each other. It turns out we've counted how many sock businesses there are. There are exactly 1 gazillion. And if all we're doing is selling socks, what do you say? But in fact, our socks become the physical manifestation for the mission and the purpose, for the story we tell. And that differentiates us. So that, it's that mission of spreading happiness. We've built the business on 5 pillars: inspiration and hope, showing what people with different abilities can do, giving back, fun products you can love, delivering on that good, same-day shipping. We do better shipping than Amazon.
Absolutely.
And Jeff Bezos, he's not putting a thank you note and candy in his packages.
I do.
You do. Making it personal. We're not chasing transactions. We're always looking to develop relationships with our customers, creating customer experiences. And the 5th one is make it a great place to work. If we're going to spread happiness, we got to start at home. And we're very fortunate to have a great team of people working.
John, what do you like best about what you're doing?
The best part I'm doing is go out of public, like speaking of other people. I like going to big engagements, and I read more people and showing my app.
You are the face of the business. Right?
I'm the face of the business, and I'm showing the impact, and I love what I do.
We're like evangelists, Seth. We're out there spreading the word. So we do a lot of speaking engagements. We travel the country doing that. We do things virtually. We host tours. We've had more than 2,000 people come through our facility because it's really important for somebody with a differing ability to see someone like themselves working and owning a business. It offers hope and encouragement. Look at us, we get to be on your podcast. We've done over 300 podcast interviews.
It's really cool.
It's just, let's keep showing people what's possible.
That is absolutely amazing. We know your time is very busy, very valuable. We appreciate you spending some of it with us. For our folks watching and listening, where can they go learn more about all things John and John's Crazy Socks?
I'll go at johncrazysocks.com. That can show the socks I'm wearing.
Oh yeah, why don't you show the socks? We're on the Sharkpreneur podcast.
Oh, you're wearing shark socks. That is awesome. I want. What item number are those? I'm gonna go buy some.
That John has designed.
I designed.
But yeah, folks can find us at johnscrazysocks.com.
Yes, johncrazysocks.com.
We're active on all the social media platforms. I think you've got 60,000 TikTok followers.
Yes, dancing.
Like seeing you dance.
I love dancing.
For John's Crazy Socks. We do work for businesses. We we make custom socks.
Yes.
We do fulfillment services for others now. We have welcome kits, welcome package series for businesses. We do a lot of speaking engagements, so we're just getting started.
Yeah, we are.
That is beautiful. That's the Bezos, right? Every day is day one. Sign me up. Number one, I'm buying some shark socks for sure. Number two, we're interested in the welcome kit and the series and the stuff that you do for businesses. I would love to learn more about that. But it's not about me. We're here to talk about you. So everybody watching or listening, go check out johnscrazysocks.com. I promise you'll be glad you did, and they'll make you smile. John, Mark, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody, for watching or listening. We will talk to you or see you next time.
Why do so many businesses struggle while others seem to explode overnight? Do you wish you had the secret to this type of exponential growth? Now, I've scaled more than 20 businesses to over $100 million, and it's not just luck. In my new book with Mark Tim, Mentor to Millions, you'll learn the repeatable framework I use in all my business ventures for massive success. Order at kevinmentor.com and get over $1,000 in bonuses. Head to kevinmentor.com.